Hello, where were we? Same place as always, really? Stardew Valley. Welcome to Kosu 5, your #1 source for blah. It's going to be sunny tomorrow. Spirits are neutral. Alright. Oh wait. Got some inactive things over here. You know what I might do, actually? The thing is, I'm short on coal, though. I know I've been complaining about coal for like the last... how many videos now? I have 10 of them. Well, let me just go ahead and smelt some gold and then see. Because I think you need 8 coal to make a preserves jar. Yeah, it's 8. Ugh. I was just thinking about maybe making some more of those, because it would have been nice to make them now, so that way I could, like, when I put juice into them, I could sync them up with these 3 here. Instead of waiting until one of them runs out. No. Yeah, I don't want to be playing catch-up with coal this whole time. Yet it kind of feels like I'm inevitably headed in that direction unless I do something about it, like just go buy it. So I may yet still do that. Hey, a large egg. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this and this and that. Yeah, I don't think this grass arrangement is actually working out the way I thought it would, because it doesn't seem to be. It might be that I need to plant it on this side of the fence and then just plant a fence on top of it, because that's kind of more what I've seen people do. But even still, I don't really know if it totally works or not. It looks like we have some crops ready to harvest here. I'm just going to go ahead and go with the watering routine here first. I'm going to go ahead and just pick these here. Alright, good old eggplants. They're also recurring, which is good. So just go ahead and water right over them. That bok choy looks like it might be pickable too, I'm not sure. Oh, nope. Take a look at it in a second here. You get a little bit of a weird setup going here. Every time I water this, it's like a different pattern every day. Yeah, these are pickable. Wow, so I didn't really need to water that at all, did I? You can always put something else in here, though. Any other seeds that we have, I mean, well, let's plant the fairy seed right there. And the grapes will just go in like a straight line. Oh, well, that's not really a straight line, is it? Okay, that looks really ugly, but we're just gonna have to live with it for a while. Should I say not for a while, but more like for the rest of the season here. Nope, there we go again, picking the whole thing up again. So I held the button down for some strange reason. So let's just go ahead and bake these up here. And put that back on. Alright, so watering's done, chickens are done. So let's figure out what we're selling here. Well, first of all, let's check the community center. And see, bok choy is not one of them. Eggplant is, however. And so is corn. We need to remember to save some corn. Yams I got going already, and pumpkins definitely got going already. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss an eggplant in for the community center. And I'm also gonna throw a few in the fridge. Because I know eggplant parmesan is one of the recipes, but obviously we're just gonna... Well, maybe I'll throw the 5 in instead. I mean, I'm not too worried about quality or any of that. But this will be our first little bit of profit here. I wonder if bok choy... Okay, you know, I guess it might be worth saving the bok choy too. But not too many of them, because I don't know how interested I am in that recipe, but it's something. You can use bok choy to make something called, a lucky meal? No, not a lucky meal. It's a super meal is what it is. And what that does is actually increases your max energy by 40. Plus it gives you a whole bunch of energy on top of that. So, that's something. But it doesn't really do much of anything else. I think it increases your speed. But I'm not saving a lot of it because there's other recipes that are simpler to make that increase your speed and for longer durations too, because the duration of its buff is like 3 minutes, so yeah, it's like, why bother? So I'm gonna put away my eggs here. I'm kind of happy that I have 4 chickens of the same color, so I don't have like Well, does that even matter, though? Because, like, sometimes you get white eggs and dark eggs, and they take up 2 slots in here, and it's like, large egg can actually go to the community center, so we'll do that. Grab this in there, put this in there. Getting a little low on the fried eggs, though. I want to jump in and make those real quick. I have 11 eggs, and I'm not going to do anything else with them besides possibly gift them. So why don't we just put... Oh, I have 23 eggs in here. Hang on. I'll take out 7, and then I'll make 16 fried eggs. Yeah, I just did it. I just did it. I don't want to have to keep coming in there and doing that over and over again. I'm making 16 fried eggs. Those things keep for an eternity. What did I... Oh, I just put the rest in the fridge. Okay, well, just leave them there. They're fine. Let's go ahead and grab the gold here. How's it going, Robin? Getting things done over there? Sure do appreciate you. Yeah, see, we need to do something about this coal situation, man. We really do. So, out of curiosity... Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'll go ahead and turn in my geodes here. So that way I can look and see... If he does sell coal, how much is it? And then, because if it's like 100 or something, then no. I'll just mine for it, but... Oh, I'm trying to figure out if there's like something else. Well, I should bring a topaz to give to him. Or, I mean... Well, I mean, I say topaz, but really you can give him any stone. You can give him jade. You can give him emerald. You can give him ruby if you want. Or aquamarine. I thought I had one of those in here, but I guess not. If I do, it's probably in another chest. Anyway, well... Let's go turn these bad boys in, huh? Been sitting on them for long enough. Oh, hello. Sesame, look at this. Happy to pick up these plums. Not too worried about community center at the moment. So let's check the trash cans first. Well, first off, here's your present. Let's start with the good stuff. Then we'll just kind of work our way down. Don't I have work to do? Yeah, I do. Yeah, 150 each. No freaking way, man. There's no way that's worth it. Get my geodes back up here so we can get them going. It's 25 gold to do each of these, so... There's more iridium. Okay. I'm not too worried about upgrading my tools to iridium straight away. I'm more concerned about making the sprinklers. And I only need 1 iridium bar to do that. 5 stone from the Omni Geo, that's par for the course, apparently. And it's not that I expect to get iridium from those or anything, but it's like there's so many other things that could get. There's still gold ore, or iron ore, copper ore, coal. Yeah, it just drops stone and clay all the time. It's just really weird. I guess the thing is with those is like when they do drop something good, it's just really good. Is the whole thing. It's what they call volatility. It's like on some casino machines. They'll set it so that like you only win 1 out of every 100 times or something, but then when you do win, it's really good. But that's, they refer to that as volatility, or they're volatile, you know. Let's finish this out here. What else have we got in here? Start working on this table over here. I'm wondering if I can like rearrange these later, because I kind of like to. I don't know if I can. Maybe like when you finish it you can or something. Haha. Anyway. Well, since we couldn't turn those in, I'm just going to turn around and sell these back over here. You, and you, and you. It's not a huge deal, but nice to get rid of them. Oh, I didn't claim the reward. What am I doing? I got all this space in my house now for these things that he's given me. Because most of the rewards you get here are just house decorations, but it's still worth a look sometimes. Just like that one time he gave me seeds. Oh, look at this. Here, I'm gonna put my bear right here. Alright. I guess I just head straight to the mines from here. Nah, I'm gonna go ahead and go home. There was some coal in one of those geodes, though, so I'm happy about that. Oh, and there's our thing there. Also pine tar, I gotta get that so we can start on the next one. Alright, so away you go, away you go, away you go, and away you go. And the gold is still smelting. Alright, I finally decided to just keep all my pine tar and stuff in here until I figure out more what I'm doing with it. This is an ingredient. I should probably put that in the fridge. Put the stone back, and this... I mean, I'm not really too sure. I guess I could put it in here. I'll stick the plum in there too. Alright. Furniture time. What are we going to do with this old bear? I don't know, man. This thing is big. I don't know. I'll just put... that seems like a really uncreative place to put him. Then again, I haven't exactly... Let's at least put these guys together. Yeah, right in front of the fireplace. How cozy is that? Set a chair over there. Yeah, I'm not very coordinated. I'm not a feng shui kind of person, let me tell you. And you think I would be, too. It's like, if I felt like I could do that without passing time, then maybe I would. But I worry about time too much to really think about it too much. I don't know how much time is left on that gold in there, so I'm going to go ahead and start smelting the iridium. What else can I do around here? I'm just going to head to the mines. Okay, well, what did they say? Neutral? Alright, not that it matters. It's like I said. Coal, coal, coal. He's a merry old soul. The thing is, we're using it as fast as we're bringing it in. It's this thing. I mean, I guess maybe I should just stop smelting. Since I'm not doing anything with the bars anyway. You know, in fact, I won't even... Oh, but I can't just walk past that much iron and not mine it. It just doesn't make sense. It's almost like I have to, you know. Besides, if I don't, I'm going to come home with all my energy left and, you know, be like, oh, well, what do I do now? I could just as well try to get some stone, too. These big old rocks here. So we're going to need it eventually. So picking up the occasional copper, that's not bad either. It's going to make it happen, man. Alright. Hardwood and stone. Slimer. This ain't Ghostbusters, man. This music is oddly hypnotic. Wow, I don't know where that stone came from, but... See, that's coal right there. That's 150 gold right there. Every single time they drop one of those, I'm saving 150 gold. That's what's real mind-blowing about it. Like, you would have to be pretty rich to just want to buy coal. That's crazy. There's another coal. Now that's 300 G. There's two more. Now we're up to 600 G. Just thinking of that in that way, you know, that we would have had to spend 600 G to get the gold that we're carrying, that we just picked up in the last minute and a half or so. Sorry to say it, Clint Butcher. Oh, 750. Ooh, there's a lot here. That's another coal. Now we're up to 900. That's another one. That's 1050. As many of them as there was there, I would have thought they had dropped more, but that's okay. Once again, can't get too greedy here. Yeah, keep going. One thing that's kind of nice about these floors is just, you know, all the crystals. Just break through them with a sword, you don't have to switch back and forth to the pickaxe, and you can break through the pathways without, well, that's basically the same thing. I do that all the time. I'm like sitting here listing off reasons why something, and then two of them end up being the same reason, basically. Oh, look at all these. It's the mother load, y'all. Where were we at? 1050? Nope, nothing there. Wow, I got all excited when I saw all those. Like, oh, look how many there are. Oh, wait, there's two. There's three. There's four. Okay, so that's 1650 we're at now. That's a fourth of the gold that I have. Oh, you can't. Okay, fine, fine. I'll move. I'll go to the next floor. I can take a hint. We're seeing lots of these, and it's making me so happy right now. Well, it's 12:30, so we'll just finish off these guys and probably head back here. Monster Slayer goal complete. Oh. Hey, maybe I should check that out. I haven't actually been in there. Oh, this sword is so good. And it's funny because I was just thinking there's an even better one that I could be buying pretty soon here. Bus stop. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'm not sure what that means. I think it means there's a crow nearby, though. Like, if you see it on your farm, that probably means one's going to be there the next day. Well, if we're going to do Iridium, we should really do it now. Or at least do it overnight. Wait. So, get this in the top row here. Actually, you know what? Get the iron there, too. And that way we can... That, and this, and this. Holy crap, they dropped 2 swords down there. Good lord, man. And another crystal fruit. How about that? Let's put that in the seed maker or something. Wow, Robin, you're like totally trapped in there to where I can't get to you either, even if I wanted to gift you something. I'm kind of thinking about moving that note block, to be honest. No, don't throw that away just yet. I'll go ahead and sell those and these and that. I mean, what the hell? It's 1:50. We gotta go. We gotta go. It's too late. I'm dead. Well, this would be the first time I've ever passed out. But at least I did it in my house. Oh, I pushed too hard there. I really did. And I paid the price. We're gonna be waking up at half energy, I think. So if you pass out, like, outside of the house, you'll get... Somebody will come along and they'll leave you a note saying, oh, hey, I found you out there and brought you back here and, you know, whatever. Yeah, so we start at half energy. Enjoy that! Alright, looking good, looking good. Let's go ahead and put these eggs away. No. Well, I mean, I probably should eat the eggs, but there's absolutely no reason to eat an egg in raw form at this point, because... Shoot, did I ever water that stuff that I planted yesterday? I don't know if I ever did. I'm not too concerned about it. Wow, this whole farm is just a mess right now. All these crops are growing at different rates, and... But you know what, though? Well, if there was an empty square in there, which I don't think there is now, but... I think I see one, but, like, it might be seeds there. So I was gonna say, if there was an empty square, I could go ahead and make the iridium sprinkler and stick it in there. And that would definitely take care of some of our watering, because iridium sprinklers will water a 5x5 area of squares, in which they are the center. And that, oh, we can finally see those flowers in there, can't we? It's also time to pick up corn again. Yeah, there's an untilled square there. I could definitely put something here. Because there couldn't be a crop there if it's untilled. Wouldn't have let me plant something there. Oh wow, running out of energy here. Man, that's what I get. This is what you get for staying up too late, man. You really pushed the envelope a couple of days there, but last night you just went full-on night owl on us. First, let's see what the letter is. It's blackberry season right now. The bushes are full of them. I want to pick some, but I lost my basket. Can you help? I believe I can. Maybe. Let's put these away. Let's go ahead and sell this and this. Ancient fruit. Yeah. Hang on a second. Actually, well, one thing at a time here. First, let's put you in here. And let's pick the furnace while it's not being used. Stick the ancient fruit into the seed maker. What was that other thing? Okay, the iridium bar. So we need an iridium bar and a battery, and what else? And a gold bar. Okay. Well, that's easy. No. Iridium bar and battery's going to be in gifts because they're from Maru. So, here we go. We're making our first iridium sprinkler right now. Oh, man. This will be nice. It'll be a little disorganized because now it's like we're going to have to water this row totally individually from the rest. But this will take care of boom, boom, just basically everything. All these grapes here are taken care of now. Pretty much everything. I mean, I can kind of visualize the square that it's on. If I get another one at some point. Yeah, it's one reason that it may not be the best idea to plant crops all together like this, because then if you decide later you want to put sprinklers in, you can't exactly do it. But the other thing is, though, if you do plant crops all together like this, you have a better chance of getting a giant crop, which is when 9 of the same crop are in a square like this. Sometimes there's a small chance that they'll turn into super crop. You chop it up with your apple and you get like 16 or 17 for it instead of the usual 9. So it's really kind of cool. Okay, so just a quick review of the facts here. Walleye and eel can both only be caught in the rain. And walleye anywhere but in the ocean, eel in the ocean, after 4 p.m. So that's where we're at there. The only ones I could really go for are like riverfish, catfish. It's the same deal with the catfish, really. You're only going to be able to get it when it rains. And then it'll only be in the river or the forest pond, so neither of those are anything we can do anything about. But there is one of these we could go after. Ghostfish, which you catch in the mines. Yeah, pretty much 20th, 60th, or 100th floor. It doesn't really matter. Catch it on any of the floors. We should probably grab this. Oh, wait, look. Guess what else? Blackberry season. That's right. From the 8th through the 11th in fall, you can catch blackberries on the bushes. So make sure and do that at some point. Try and make time for that. So I'm just going to go right up the middle and try 60 here. Although I can never be certain how much would be. Okay, we have 63. Yeah, it's probably if you're going to like seriously go for this thing, it might be smarter to wait until you have a better rod so you can put some tackle on it. Or you could just wait for a lucky hit. And get it on the second try. That's how we roll, boys. That's how we roll. As long as I'm here, might as well keep going. There's also a small chance that the ghosts here can actually drop a ghost fish. So, you can go for it that way. Like if you're no good at fishing and you still want to get it, you can still get it. You just have to kill a lot of ghosts. I don't even want to imagine how many. I don't know if I'm going to see those little coal guys this far down. I might need to go back up to 40 and start there. On the other hand, well, that's the thing though, I don't need better, like, iron deposits. What I need is coal. I know it seems like, oh, I was just saying, no, I got plenty of coal now, but you know, 29 is going to go pretty fast. But I was also saying, you know, I could save on coal if I just stop smelting. Because I really am not in any desperate need for bars at this point. You know, about 95 gold bars to upgrade the watering can, and that's it. There's no more upgrading tools, so what else am I going to do with them? There is stuff I can do with them, but it's going to be pretty rare. Also, I forgot to check the stinking gypsy wagon yesterday, like a dumbass. I need to start putting that at like the top of my list. I mean, I don't even have a list, really, to be fair, but if I did, that would sure be at the top of it. Man, I didn't check our luck today, but we must have really good luck, because this is looking really good right now. There is still a part of me that is just really, really waiting on that coffee bean drop. I mean, I've heard it's like 1%, and I'm sure I've killed at least 100 of these by now. But, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get it in the first 100. There's 1% odds for a U-rank card in Danganronpa, and I had to spend like 180 before I got it, so... And then to make matters even worse, you know, I had enough money to spend for one more, and about, like, what, 60 spins later, I got a second one, and it was a match, a repeat of one of the ones that I already had, the one that I'd already picked up. And the odds of that were 1 in 15. 1 in 16, actually, but... Actually, more like 1 in 20, I think, because there's a lot of other characters in it, but... well... I feel bad. I feel like I separated the baby from its family and just went to hell on it. Just went to hell on it? Wow. That's an awfully violent expression, isn't it? I get this weird feeling when I first saw this floor. It's one of these floors. It's got like the tracks going around the middle, and there's always stairs at the end of it. And I got like this weird good feeling about it. Like I was about to say something and then I stopped myself. Because I remembered that, like, every time I do say something like that, sometimes it really comes true. So I thought, well, what if I don't say anything? You know, and see how good that turns out. Boy, I haven't seen a combat floor in this part of the mines for a while. Iron Edge. Man, I really gotta take these weapons in. Oh, I was supposed to do that, wasn't I? Oh man, it was like an hour earlier. Sometimes the drops from the monsters are just good, though. I don't mind a floor like this, especially one that I know I can win really easily. Because, man, you never know what those monsters will drop. I think the biggest thing with those slimes is you really just have to kind of relax and watch their pattern and just go with it. Well, alright, so that's 21 more coal, so that gives us 50 coal. That's a pretty nice round number there. Got some geodes, got some more stones. Except these are gifts. So is that. So is that. So is that. I'm just gonna keep the last two things I got on me. I need to take them to the fridge, but I'm not going to waste any more. So, I mean, I only got 4 hours of sleep last night. So, this will be kind of a weird selling point here. We got a bunch of random stuff. Those bat wings, I tell you. Slimes, I mean, that's like, I don't know. Oof. Dwarf scrolls, I guess I should stop selling those, but... I mean, it's worth 1 gold just to have the space in the inventory, I tell you. This is all basically just crab pot stuff here, but it's 174 a day. That's not bad. Like, over the course of a full season, that's like about $4,000 right there, isn't it? Maybe $4,500? And this is just blueberry jelly, which I just barely got out in time.